See yourself as invited, not entitled to blessings. He's saying, I want you to see that you've been invited to a feast. You're not just entitled to everything. Haven't we learned a little bit about our entitlement through these months? I mean, didn't we really kind of just expect school would be like school is? Didn't we just expect that we would do what we would do? Didn't we just expect that thousands of people would pack into worship centers? Didn't we just expect that things would happen? Didn't we just expect that football would take place? Didn't we just expect the Astros would play with fans in the stands? Didn't we just expect? And it wasn't bad. It wasn't prideful. It was just the continuation of normal. But now, I don't know if you've done this, but when I did this, I remember the first time I ate in a restaurant in COVID. And it was like, oh my goodness. We got crazy. I got an iced tea and appetizers. It was off the hook. It was like blowing money. Yes, bring it. Because it was just, Doesn't it feel different for those of you that are in the house right now, on campus, all campuses, that you're here and you're here? And it's like, oh, it feels so good to almost be invited in a sense, coming back, being back. That's incredible. Instead of how many things that we just take for granted, that we felt so entitled to and so expected. And he's saying here, when you come, in verse 10, it says, but when you are invited, go and recline at the lowest place and be so grateful. And then the host will come to you and say, friend, a term of endearment, of connection. Well, let me tell you what, Jesus is using this wedding feast as an illustration of heaven, isn't he? Because the only way that you get to heaven is that Jesus Christ has invited you through salvation by dying on the cross for your sins. That's the only way you're going to get to heaven. You're not entitled heaven. I remember growing up, I thought, well, you just get heaven because you're a human. I mean, if you're not Hitler or Mussolini or really some, serial killer, then no, you're not entitled just because you're on planet Earth. You're invited by Jesus Christ. Why? Because Jesus died on the cross because he was so humble, he died on the cross.
Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.